Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to demonstrate for you a spread from this Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle, and this is called the Molasses Spread. The book says we all experience stagnation at some point, and when we do, it's helpful to have a spread to help get you out of a rut. The spread below is simple and to the point. Do it once a week until you begin to see positive change. So if you're interested in learning this spread, you may want to get a pencil and paper so you can write down the positions and their meanings. And if you're just looking for a reading, that's fine. This reading may be for you. I always feel that when I do a reading, even if it's a demo, it always has a message for someone if they feel led to watch the video. All right, so this is a 4-card spread. And by the way, if you're interested in this Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle, there is a review of it. Sorry for the shaky camera. There is a review of it on my playlist, Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1. You can find it there. It's a very, very powerful deck, and I actually like it a lot. All right, so in this spread, the Molasses Spread, card 1 will tell us, why are you in a stagnant place? Card 2, how do you need to change your perspective? Card 3, what can you do to stimulate forward movement? And card 4, how can you prevent yourself from being in this place again? So let me go ahead and shuffle the cards. They are pre-shuffled, and I will shuffle them again. So start focusing on why you feel in a rut, why you feel like you're in a rut. Focus on opening yourself to guidance in that area and suggestions. And that card popped out, pomegranate. All right, so we're going to save that because I always feel like when a card pops out, it has a message for you, whether it is about this reading or not about the reading. So we will take a look at that at the end of the reading. Okay. Okay, so card 1, card 2, card 3, and I'm going to have to move these guys up. Card 1, card 2, card 3, and 4. And you can set these cards up anyway. It really doesn't matter. And you can also use whichever oracle or tarot deck you want to use, whichever one speaks to you. That's most important, that you can relate to the deck. All right, so let's look at card 1. Again, card 1 is, why are you in a stagnant place? And this says, molasses. To move forward, you must know where you are headed. Okay, so to me, this card is saying, you're in a stagnant place because you're not sure where you're headed. You're not sure where you want to go. And so that is keeping you stuck. If you don't know where you want to go, how can you go there, right? All right, let's see what else the book has to say about this. And for tarot decks, you may want to just read by intuition, but I always feel like when I read the meanings in the Oracle deck guidebooks, it helps a lot. Okay, again, it says, the keywords are stagnation, laziness, lacking motivation. To move forward, you must know where you're headed. Your higher self chose this card because molasses represents a period of uncertainty when the path around isn't clear, and despite your best efforts, you simply cannot seem to move forward. Standing still is very frustrating, but you're in this period of pause so that you can take some time to get a full understanding of where you actually want to go. This card will often visit you after a period of significant but unintentional action. You may have made many choices in haste of late and are coming to regret some of your decisions. Perhaps you said yes too quickly and now wish to back out, or a situation seemed like a worthy gamble but is now turning out to be a nightmare. It may not seem like it now, but this period of indecision is helping you to slow down, gain perspective, be patient, and wait for the right opportunity to find you. In the meantime, focus on diving deeper into your spirit. Are there mundane tasks you could focus on while you aren't distracted by other things? Perhaps you might consider a practice such as meditation to take your mind off your current problems. You will find that the stickiness goes away when the time is right for things to move forward again. This card also advises you not to make any hasty decisions right now. Take care of what you need to, of course, but delay any life decisions until more information comes to hand. All right, again, why are you in a stagnant place? Mainly because you don't know where you're headed. You don't know where you want to go, or you don't know where you're supposed to go. You don't know where your path is leading you. All right, card 2. How do you need to change your perspective? The second card is Crow. Number 11. Pay close attention to the winds. There's a message making its way. Wow. There's a message making its way to you. So how do you need to change your perspective? Pay close attention to the wind. There's a message making its way to you. So instead of maybe feeling stuck and because you don't know where to go, look for messages that are coming to you. Look for any messages that are coming to you with clarity about your situation. It said there's a message making its way. So there must be a very important message coming to you, which will have to do with where you should be headed. And maybe even when you should be headed there. So let's see what that card meaning has to say. The keywords are something's coming, messages, and pay attention. Okay. Your higher self chose this card because a message is coming your way and is warning you to keep an eye out for important signs and clues of what's to come. Nothing truly manifests without some warning. The signs might be subtle, but they have been prompting you your entire life. You might feel a sensation such as a tingle in your neck, or perhaps a decision gives you a sense of dread. You might have an idea that instantly lifts your spirits or feel some electricity when you meet someone new. All of these sensations are clues that attempt to steer you toward a rewarding life. Pulling the Crow card is a sign to trust in your intuition, especially in the coming days. You may be quick to dismiss your feelings as being silly, and perhaps they are in many societies. However, you're connected to the spirit realm, where all things are possible, and the only right answer is the one that gives you a feeling of peace, joy, and success. Trust in your ability to read the messages of the universe, and know there is always a pathway to safety for those who know where to look. Whether the message coming your way is good or bad remains to be seen. Look to other cards within your reading or select additional cards for more details. All right, and then there's a little, it's an adjusting your antenna exercise. I'm just going to read this because I wasn't going to, and then I felt like I should. It says it would be best if this exercise could be performed while standing or sitting outside in nature, although it can be done anywhere. Place your palms on your jawline and your fingers cupped over your ears with your thumbs under your ears. Take a deep breath in and out, then repeat the in and out breaths, but this time lift your fingers from over your ears while leaving your palms on your jawline. It becomes an open door, closed door situation. To close the door, you cover your ears by cupping them, then you open the door by lifting your fingers away from your ears. Continue to do this as you take deep breaths for at least a minute, then sit in silence for 5 to 10 minutes and receive your message. All right. Okay, so again, let's review. So why you're stuck is because you don't know where you're headed. How do you need to change your perspective? You need to listen for messages from the universe. Listen to messages from spirit. Listen, a message is coming to you. Card 3, what can you do to stimulate forward movement? It says haunted house. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of. So maybe the first thing that's coming to me now is the way you can stimulate forward movement is to let go of the things you need to let go of, okay? If you're holding on to the past, it's holding you back. You can't move forward. So in order to move forward, one thing you can do to stimulate forward movement is to let go of the past. And that's number 22. And let's see what the book says about that. It says, unsettled issues, a need to let go, or clean house. Your higher self chose this card because a person or situation from your past is preventing you from experiencing the bliss that is waiting for you once you clear this energy from your orbit. You might see the energy of this card manifest in an ex who continues to come back into your life whenever it's convenient for them to do so. Perhaps you are loyal to a friend who is not loyal to you in return, and despite how many times you have been burned, you continue to support them when they call. You might be staying with an employer who doesn't value you and your ideas, so you feel as though your talent is being overlooked and wasted. Choosing to let go of what brings you pain is a critical form of self-care. Haunted House prompts you to examine the people and areas in your life that make you feel trapped, afraid, abandoned, hurt, and confused. These situations may trigger something within you, and when you are blended with these emotional bombs, you may be blinded to the exit. The door might have been right in front of you the entire time, but you're experiencing the illusion that has led you to believe there's no escape. It may be you have taken on the role of healer and believe it's your job to change the actions of others. It is not. Your responsibility is to your own healing and well-being. Even though it may be painful, taking steps to set boundaries with others provides a healing pathway for them as well. By letting go, you are choosing not to enable their behaviors and are shining a light on their shadows. You very well could be the healer after all, simply by taking steps to heal yourself. All right. And again, to stimulate forward movement, you want to let go of the things from your past that are holding you back. And the final card, how can you prevent yourself from being this place again? And the card is Toad, number 39. Observe. For those who watch, see all. And what this is saying to me is, in order to prevent yourself from being in this position again, remain observant. Watch the signs. Watch what's going on. Realize when you're getting to the place of stuckness where you don't want to be. Realize when you're getting to the place of stickiness. Okay, so this number is 39. It says keywords: observer, path of least resistance, and opportunist. Your higher self chose this card because you are being guided to take a more laid-back approach to achieving your goals. Toads are passive in their hunt. They are happy to wait for their meal to find them while staying perfectly still, watching and waiting until the moment is just right to strike. There's wisdom in the way this creature finds its prey, wisdom that is greatly needed in your situation. Attempting to force your desired outcome may backfire and your prey will slip away. Toad is confirmation that what you're seeking is nearby, but you might have missed it, chasing the wrong path or focusing on one outcome. If you find you're frustrated, tired, or disappointed from a lack of results, perhaps it's time to trust in a higher power and wait patiently for the circumstances to be just right. You will know the right moment to take action. This card could also be asking you to be aware of your situation. Perhaps more information is needed or something significant is about to occur that could drastically change your point of view. It would be unwise to make any decisions just yet. For now, accept what is and more will soon be revealed. All right. So again, this card, how can you prevent yourself from being in this place again? Wait for the correct information to be revealed. Keep an eye on everything. Keep an eye on what's going on around you, what's coming to you. Okay, there will always be messages. There will always be things coming to you. All right, let's review this spread. Again, this is the molasses spread. Card 1, why are you in a stagnant place? Card 2, how do you need to change your perspective? Card 3, what can you do to stimulate forward movement? Card 4, how can you prevent yourself from being this place again? Okay, so we're in a stagnant place because you don't know where you're headed at this time. You need to change your perspective and don't just be like, oh, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Look, keep an eye out. Pay close attention to the messages that are coming to you on the winds, to the messages that are coming to you soon. They're on the messages that are on their way to you. There's a message to you coming to you now. Pay attention, and it's going to give you either a clue on how to change your perspective or a clue on how to move forward. And one way you can stimulate forward movement is to let go of things from the past that are holding you back. That's really, really important for you. I know it's important for me as well. And card 4, how can you prevent yourself from being in this place again? Be observant. Be observant. Watch what's happening. Watch for signs. Watch for good things coming your way. Always watch for the signs and messages. And you will know when you're getting to the place of being stuck again. You will know the messages are coming for you, telling you how to become unstuck. And you'll know that it's time to let go of something from your past. All right, so that is the spread. That is the molasses spread. I hope it was helpful, but we're not quite done yet. So I want you to pay attention to these numbers. You have number 26, number 11, number 22, and number 39. Those numbers may mean something to you. And then you got the pomegranate card that bounced out. So this card has a message for you as well. It says, dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit awake. Now this pomegranate card may have to do with our reading. It may not have to do with our reading, but it has a message for somebody that's watching this video. So let me go ahead and read that card meaning to you so that you can see how this is speaking to you. And this is what it says. The key words are lust, pleasure, seduction, forbidden fruit, and sexuality. Dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit awake. Your higher self chose this card because you're ignoring the things that could show you the path to your purpose, to more rewarding relationships, and to unrealized talents or new ways to experience fun. Wow. This does have to do with the message. There is some debate about the fruit eaten by Eve in the garden. Some believe it was an apple, while others believe it was a pomegranate. This superfruit's connection to the story is what invokes its alignment with temptation. And sadly, the story of Eve leads many to believe that desires should be denied instead of embraced. Each desire is a clue about what will bring you fulfillment, joy, love, success, and all other high vibrational emotions that are yours to claim. By denying your desires, you are denying what makes you, you. Pomegranate encourages you to allow yourself to experience everything that is within your heart. Try new foods, take an unusual path to a familiar place, travel, speak to someone unusual, and do the things that scare but also excite you. In doing so, you will discover the freedom to experience your full self without limitations or boundaries. All right, so that has something to say to somebody out there. It may go in very well, again, with this reading. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the card Peppers, number 28. Be fierce about the ways in which you protect yourself. Allies await. And let's read that. I always feel like the card on the bottom of the deck always has something to say, whether it's an underlying reason for the situation or whether it's something you don't see coming. Let's see what this card has to say to you. So the keyword for the keywords for this card, Peppers. Did I show you that? Peppers is breakthrough, protection, respect, and allies. Your higher self chose this card because not everyone can handle the sting of hot peppers and will go out of their way to avoid them at all costs. The heat is too overwhelming and feels like too much of an effort in pursuit of a great meal. In a strange way, boundaries are a lot like peppers. Some people will try to step on you and take advantage of you and are only willing to be in your personal orbit as long as you agree with them. However, the moment you begin to demand respect, you might find that many people simply cannot handle it when you serve them a little heat. The peppers, excuse that lawnmower, the lawnmower guy is here and I didn't realize he was coming today. All right, we'll continue. The Peppers card is here to confirm that anyone or anything you lose by establishing boundaries will be replaced with people who can stand your heat. You will go on to find people who understand your need for respect and won't try to take advantage of you and will listen in earnest without dismissing your opinions because they don't align with theirs. Establishing boundaries also helps build confidence. The more you practice saying no, the more you back your power from those the more you take back your power from those to steal or stamp it out. Some believe when eating very hot peppers, it's better to keep going than to stop, because stopping makes the heat more intense, whereas continuing allows you to slowly desensitize. Habits are no different. They are difficult at first, but with time you'll begin to expect respect and will make no time for those who don't offer it. And there's a pepper protection spell here. I'd like to read that to you very quickly. Wear gloves to protect your hands. Write on a bay leaf what it is you need protection from. Then make a slit in a red hot pepper and stuff the bay leaf inside. Place the pepper in a mason jar and pour in enough honey to cover it. Seal the jar and place it in a cool, dark place with no direct sunlight. Keep the jar for 13 days, then dispose of the contents however you want. While putting this spell together, keep your mind focused on your intention. You can repeat the words or phrase you wrote on the bay leaf as often as you like. All right, very interesting. All right, friends, so that was the molasses spread. And also, this is number 28, the pepper card. Now, the fact that we were interrupted by someone mowing the lawn may be a message for you. Okay? Maybe it's a message about the person who mows your lawn. Maybe that's you. Maybe it's a message that you need to mow your lawn. Maybe it's a message about interruptions and how we should pay attention to them. I don't know, but that man started mowing my lawn at this time for a reason. And honestly, I thought he was done mowing my lawn for the year, but here he is back again. Okay, friends, that was, again, the molasses spread from the Seasons of the Witch Mabon Oracle. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want you to know I appreciate you being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.